What's up, boys and girls, children of all ages, my friends, my compatriots? How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing great, because I am doing great because I get to sit here and talk to you guys about some movies. Thanks for stopping in. Let's get down to it. Today we're going to be talking about a movie from 2024. I've been actually wanting to see it for quite a while, once I heard it was out and able to watch. And that is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. And man, guys, this... Okay, so admittedly, I'm a big fan of the first one. I mean, you can't get more absurd than Winnie the Pooh whipping somebody or scourging somebody with Eeyore's tail. And the story behind the first one, Christopher Robin leaves the 100-acre wood, Pooh and all of them have to fend for themselves, and they wind up having to kill Eeyore and eat him. And it's just, then they turn into psycho killers and they go after Christopher Robin. It's just preposterous and ridiculous, but it's bloody and it's fun and it's irreverent and it's gory, and I just loved it. I thought it was great. I wish I could say the same about this. I really do. This came out the other day. It dropped on Peacock for anyone who's interested. And guys, this was disappointing. I'm gonna put it this way. What they did with Halloween Ends, you know, with the whole, I think his name's Corey or Casey or whatever his name is, the guy that they focused on instead of Michael Myers, yeah, they did that same thing, but with Christopher Robin in this. Okay, so after the first movie, people think that Christopher Robin is responsible for the murders in the 100-acre woods. So he's ostracized. He's cast out. People don't want to be around him. They don't want their kids around him. They don't want their wives around him. They think that he's a psychopath, when really he's just an everyday, ordinary intern doctor guy. He just wants to help the kids get better from the flu. Chicken soup, Price is Right. That's all he wants for them. But instead, everybody is up in arms. Christopher Robin's a murderer. Rawr. And they're, you know, want to string him up. Well, he gets fed up with it. And then, you know, he winds up, and, you know, here's the thing. I don't really understand the story of why he went back into the 100-acre woods, you know, other than the fact that he's like, I'm just going to end all this, and then people will know what's real, that these things are real, because nobody believes him. They're like, he's just hallucinating. There's no anthropomorphic teddy bear killing people in the woods. But there he is, and he's doing it. And so people start to, you know, things start happening. People find out. CR goes back into the woods, right? He's in there, and then we find, but there's a twist in this one. And this is what really made me roll my eyes and go, what a piece of crap. There's the twist, right? And I'm not going to tell you what the twist is, because it's the only thing in the film that I didn't see coming. But it wasn't done well enough to where I was like, oh, okay, there should be some kind of emotional hook there, right? But there wasn't. But I was really just watching, and I was like, really? Really? That's what you're going to hit me with towards the end here? Is this to tie it all together? No, I don't think so. You can get out of here with that, Mr. Frake Waterfield, or whatever your name is. I'm not doing this with you. So it gets just, the longer it goes on, the sillier it gets, and the more they don't focus on what made the first one great. You know, the first one was all about Winnie the Pooh tracking down Christopher Robin and his buddies and killing them and doing all that kind of stuff. This, like I said, focused on Christopher Robin more. And then we get new characters. We get new anthropomorphic animals. We get Owl, right? He's supposed to be the wise old, you know, dropping bits of wisdom. But he's just like a murderous vulture, raven-beaked. I mean, he gets you, dude. But then we have Tigger, right? And when you think of Tigger, you think of bouncy, full of stuffing, you know, springing his tail. But this Tigger, he looked cool. I'll give him that. Tigger looked awesome. He had the great makeup effects. All the makeup effects in this were insane. They were fantastic. But Tigger, he's like kept in a cage, and then when he comes out, he's in like prison garb, and he's just like, he's not bouncing around or he's not. I expect Tigger to almost be like, in this Winnie the Pooh anyway, I expect it to be kind of like the Joker or the Riddler, or somebody that has kind of one of those like really sick, depraved senses of humor. And so while he's bouncing and killing, he's making jokes, you know, because that's kind of what Tigger does. He has like that sarcastic vibe about him, and he talks while he bounces. So that's what I was expecting, but we didn't get that. But going back to the special effects, they probably used 200 gallons of blood in this movie, but it wasn't You know, like the special, like I said, the makeup effects on everybody were great. There was no CGI that I could see, but at the same time, the cinematography wasn't enough to really capture what you were seeing. You really only got to kind of see like aftermaths, you know? So, and like I said, cinematography, you know, there's a scene where Tigger jumps in, shanks a dude, jumps back out, and you know, we see like blood, but the lighting is so poor that you can't see, there's no detail in the gore. And that, to me, that's a no-no. You gotta, if you're gonna do a kill, you gotta show me the kill. You know what I'm saying? So I really wish this would have been a better film. I wish this would have been still in the vein of the first one. It would have had that same, you know, because I think they really just kind of caught lightning in a bottle with the first one. I really think that's what happened. I think that it was just something, it was like, oh, the trade or the copyright, trademark, whatever is up, and Winnie the Pooh is on the market. He's free to, his copyright's free. We can do whatever we want with him. And Frank Waterfield said, you know what, I'm gonna do this. And he nailed it, in my opinion. I thought it was a really good slasher flick. But then in this one, he tried to make it too deep. He tried to get too psychological with it. And that just make it a straight up Winnie the Pooh action, folks. That's the fun part. I don't have to have an Oscar-nominated drama about Christopher Robin and his turmoils when he gets ostracized and shunned by his village. I don't care about that. If that's your thing, cool. Have him go back and fight. But there was too much of focusing on him and his whininess, and not enough on Winnie the Pooh killing folks in 100-acre woods. That's my final verdict on that. I'm gonna give Winnie the Pooh, or Winnie the P, B&H 2, I'm going to give it 1.5 stars out of 5 because it was terrible. You can watch it on Peacock if you really want to, guys. But other than that, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, if you like my videos, by all means, like and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. And I'm going to keep making them as long as you guys keep watching them. Peace out, my friends. God bless you, and I'll see you soon.